Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. I'm a broadcaster, fitness enthusiast, voice actor, and a biker girl. And on this channel, well, it's all about conversations that hopefully you can relate to and work with. Thank you so much for, coming back. And if this is your first time, you're welcome as well. I hope you stay and check out other content that you'll find on this page. Real quick, if you like the video you're about to watch, remember to smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, the usual stuff that YouTubers ask for. I'm doing the same. Today I want to talk about how to make money fast on YouTube. I'll be getting into it right after this.
Target acquired.
Welcome back. So, how to make money fast on YouTube, or in other words, how to get monetized on YouTube. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a background of how I got here today. Now, I'm sure that if you watched this video, chances are you were shown an ad before you actually got into my video proper. And when you tend to see that on YouTube pages, it simply means that the channel or the account has been monetized. It means that every time people watch their, the content on the channel, the YouTubers who created the content actually get paid for it. Now, I'm guessing that's pretty much everybody's end game. After all, who'd like to spend time behind the cameras, just talking to themselves and, investing in editing and lights and all that kind of stuff just to make absolutely nothing. So I'm guessing that if you're watching this video, it's because you actually want to find out how you can get there fast. And I've got a couple of things I'd like you to consider. But before then, let me also mention that I've actually been on YouTube for a couple of years now. I first joined YouTube back in 2012, and it was just a channel, really. I mean, I barely put anything on there up until a couple of years ago, when every now and again I'd find some video intriguing, some video I shot, from my phone, intriguing, and I would put it up on my channel. But I actually only started to take YouTube a little more seriously after a colleague of mine, I'll say Kwame, and y'all should check him out on YouTube. His name is Freme Kwame. Started taking his channel, seriously. And I realized that, hey, wait a minute, this is something that I can do as well. And so what happened was, about 3 months ago, and I believe on my channel, the first video I posted was on the 7th of July. And this was like my first official promise to myself to stay consistent on YouTube. Now, in a little over 100 days, my channel became monetized, and suddenly I'm making some money off your views. Now, here's the thing. Whether you're making $1 per view or per 1,000 views, or you're making 10,000, because a lot of people earn quite a bit of money on here, it is just refreshing to know that you're earning something after all, right? Okay, so how did I get here? Let's talk about content, all right? Now, as much as possible, you need to, and for me, this is probably the hardest part of this all, where you're trying to actually figure out what kind of content your consumers or your audience would enjoy to watch. Now, if you go through my channel right now, you probably would have come across videos that have as little as 200 views. And alternatively, last I checked, I have a video that's almost hitting 90K. It's hard on these streets. YouTube is not a very friendly place for beginners, but I believe that once you're able to crack the code, you will be able to start getting enough views and inadvertently getting a lot of money, because the more people watch, and are exposed to the adverts that are placed on your channel, thank you to the YouTube partnership program, the more money you make, right? So it's being able to identify what kind of content that you actually want to do. So do you want to talk about yourself? Do you want to talk about others? Do you want to talk about sports? Do you want to do unboxing? I mean, there's so many things that you need to sort of figure out before you start a channel. Before, so that you sort of have some direction. Okay. Secondly, let's talk about being consistent, because once you have your content, people also need to know that every week they can expect more content from you. And if you begin to build a following, they know, let's say, as is the case with my channel, on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m., if they tune into Jessica OS's channel on YouTube, chances are they would catch the premiere of new content. And people like that kind of stuff. Consistency. They want you to be predictable. They want to be able to rely on you, and especially if they follow you and they actually like what you put out. So consistency is key. Also, this is one thing that a lot of people do not know about me, but I am constantly trying to improve the look and feel of the channel. Now, once again, this YouTuber called Fremi Kwame will attest to the fact that what I was going to start out doing, like the video that my very first video that I recorded for YouTube, or was going to record for YouTube, as compared to, the one that I put out and made to the channel, were like night and day. However, I sort of learned different things, like how to essentially make sure that my lighting was good, have practical lights, have headlights, as the kind that you see here. If I pass my hand on it, you can tell, and that kind of thing. And I watched a lot of these videos that would sort of, direct me on how to proceed with that. So I'm constantly trying to improve the look and feel. Another thing you want to do is to take feedback, and not all the comments on here have been great, but I actually read almost every comment that is put on my page, because I really want to know how people feel about the content that they're consuming. If they have any constructive criticism, I take it and I sort of work with it. And I think that over time you tend to improve, and you also get lots of people sort of offering help along the way. So that's another thing. Now, another thing you really want to be heavy on is what we call cross-media promotion. So that is essentially, using or engaging other channels or platforms in such a way that you're able to promote your YouTube channel. So I'm guessing that if you're on here, you're probably already on other social media sites. Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, you name them. And lately there are just so many. So if you already have some kind of following on any of these other channels and you're now starting out on YouTube, don't forget that cross-media promotion is really, really important, where you're talking about your new channel on your Facebook page, you're talking about it on your Twitter page, you're talking about it on Instagram, just to let people know that this is what you're doing, and also sort of take a decision on whether they want to be a part of it or not. Here's the thing. If you were looking for new subscribers and all you did was put your video out only on YouTube, if you're starting at zero, you have no subscribers anyway. So it's important that cross-media promotion is definitely part of your strategy. Shout about it, shout loud enough, and have great content, and you will have people coming on here to consume your stuff. Also, one thing I really like about YouTube, finally, is their what they call the YouTube analytics, which sort of breaks down the kind of people that you have subscribing to your channel down to the barest minimum. Like, they could even tell you whether lots of people are watching your content from their phones or televisions or laptops. They tell you where they live, they tell you how old they are. Like, you have this really good demographic data to sort of work with. And if you're able to figure out the majority, basically where your audience is coming from, I believe that it helps you in content creation, because then you start to sort of put yourself in their shoes and figure out what kind of content they would like to consume from time to time. So I mean, that's really it. I'm not gonna like stay on this video for too long. But for those of you who want to know, exactly what it takes for you to get monetized on YouTube, I think that you could just go on YouTube or just Google, how do I get monetized? But if you're too lazy to do that, I got you. 1,000 subscribers minimum is what you need. And also you need 4,000 watch hours. I didn't say minutes, I said watch hours. So you can do the math. 4,000 times 60 minutes, that's 1 hour, right? You need 4,000 times that. So you need people to have viewed your channel in terms of minutes for that amount of time. And then only then will you qualify to be part of the YouTube partner program. Now, even then, you can now apply to be part of the program, and then it takes a couple of days for your review to either be approved or not. And there are people who, don't get the approval. So essentially, if you ask me, this is like the fastest, easiest way to get your channel monetized. And I hope that this video will help you. I got monetized in a little over 100 days, and I'm sure that you can too, following all these pointers that I just gave you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jessica. If you like the video, please like it, smash the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel as well. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Until next time, I'm definitely out. Cheers.